Right. I give change with $2 bills because we do not have paper money. We have cotton money.
Okay.
That $2 bill is 80% cotton. All your other bills are 70% cotton, so it's an average of 75%.
Oh,
That's why we can leave our money in our pocket, wash it, you get back clean money. If it was paper, you wouldn't get anything back.
interesting.
Everything about cotton is used. That's one of the things it's used for, and there's your change.
Thank you.
Sure.
And how much
That's
was the,
80% on the two.
no, how much did we pay for admission?
$8.
And where are we?
It's Camden, South Carolina. It was $4 per person for seniors.
And we're at the Cotton Museum?
South Carolina Cotton
There you
Museum
go.
in Bishopville, South Carolina.
Cool. We're on our way back to Texas.
And after the Cotton Museum, my Veterans Museum covers this room and the room next to it.
Okay.
All righty? First, though, this is in honor of Felix Doc Blanchard. Doc grew up right here in the little town of Bishopville, played football for West Point, won the Heisman Trophy in 1945, also an Air Force fighter pilot, two wars. He is buried in Antonio, Texas.
Yes, he really is.
Fort Sam? At Fort Sam?
At Fort Sam?
Yeah, as far as I know.
Wow.
I'll let you know.
This is downtown. This is the 40 and 8 boxcar. Belongs to my Veterans Museum, but I placed it downtown just to help draw a little bit of tourism back into downtown. The story behind the 40 and 8 boxcar. In 1947, the French loaded 48 of these boxcars with gifts. And in 1947, we had 48 states. So one boxcar was delivered to the capital of every state. And it was to thank the American people for how much we helped them at the end of World War I. Okay? It's called the 40 and 8 because that boxcar would have held 40 soldiers or 8 horses. That's how they transported troops across Eastern Europe during World War I and World War II.
And no air conditioning.
No.
I'm sure that was real hot.
Yep. Now, on cotton, both of these prints are from local artists Donna and Jerry Locklear. What makes their art unique, if you notice they both sign it, that is a husband and wife team. They paint together on the same canvas, often at the same time.
That's unusual.
Very. This is actually Jerry. He used to bring Butterbean in here to see us. Now, back when cotton was hand-picked, or if you hand-pick it today, you do not have to defoliate the cotton. Defoliation came along when machines came along. Defoliation is an overspray that removes the leaves so that when a machine passes, it's only picking up the cotton, not the leaf trash that would downgrade it. But if you go around the world today, to all the countries that grow cotton, there's almost as much cotton still picked by hand as it is machine.
Wow.
If your labor is cheap, you pick it by hand.
Do we pick any in the United States by hand?
No.
No.
Pakistan, India, China, Mexico, parts of South America, they still pick by hand. And so you don't have to defoliate, and it's actually a cleaner pick and with a better yield. Machines have a tendency to leave.
Where's the best cotton in the world?
The longest staple is probably out of Egypt.
Okay.
Okay.
So the guy from My Pillow is correct.
Yes, but I have dealt with Egyptian yarn to get government contracts. My background is cotton textiles.
Okay.
And I still own a cotton fabric brokerage business. I needed to meet the strength for a government contract. So I brought in Egyptian yarn. So I started dealing with some of the Egyptian brokers. The popularity of it has taken off so bad, Egypt is buying cotton from everywhere around the world and blended it in.
Do you test that by tensile strength?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes, exactly. Okay, and that's their art also.
Wow. They're pretty good.
Can you explain, my lovely wife, what tensile strength means?
Tensile strength is they first measure the length of it's called the staple of the fiber. And also the strength is the tensile. It's also the tensile strength when you're checking the strength of the fabric that you're making.
Okay.
You put it into jaws and amount of pressure, and it'll measure the amount of tensile.
Right before it breaks is
Right
the
before it
tensile.
breaks. It stops, and when it comes back, you measure from where it sits.
Wow.
Yep. I have a machine, I have not put it in yet, but it's what we use to measure tinsel. It's
Oh,
still
cool,
laying, it's still
cool.
laying down in front of one of the
Yeah,
rooms.
that'll be good to have here.
Okay, I'm gonna get some cotton.
Gonna go pick some cotton?
Yeah. All right, believe it or not, I tell people the most important thing about cotton is actually the seed. This is the seed cotton. This is exactly what the farmer would pick. So when you pinch and squeeze it, feel for the seeds.
Okay, yeah.
That's what you want.
It's like, oh, that could be cancer.
Oh,
That's
Bill.
what you want.
Gosh, Bill.
Yeah.
That's neat.
All right, farmer picks the seed cotton. He puts it into modules. You go by the harvest fields this time of year, I consider October new crop cotton. That's when they're picking.